He'll be voiced by Benjamin Walker and joins the thong of nefarious Adar, the father of... Oh,
no.
That whole microphone. It sounds like shitty stock sounds in a movie.
The look of the cave troll is fine. It's fine. It's a cave troll, right? It's the headline that gets you. It's the fucking... I mean, this is probably a woman. I'm just going to say it's probably a female cave troll, okay, or non-binary. We're not sure. We haven't gotten the official pronouns yet, but apparently it's based on a dude. Meet the Rings of Power new hill troll, inspired by Breaking Bad's Mike Ehrmantraut.
Didn't also Leslie Headland say that there was a part break it? Yeah, her opening to the Acolyte was inspired by Breaking Bad.
Yes. I got an idea. Why not be inspired by Lord of the Rings?
I'm not a hill troll, Walter.
Jesus. So remember, this is a show that did not retain 2/3 of the audience left from the first episode to the last of the 100 trillion bazillion quadrillion people who watched it on the first day, according to Amazon.
Just to give full context, U.S. audience.
I thought that was worldwide.
Worldwide was slightly.
Oh yeah. U.S. audience bailed.
Right.
Okay, so you're talking about who bailed? Yes. To give context, 2/3 of the U.S. audience, the only one that matters, bailed, and
Wow.
Hey, it's America Month. It's America Month.
You're the only American on this fucking show.
I'm enough American for all of us, man. America, baby. Where was I? Oh,
Who knows?
A troll based on Mike Ehrmantraut from fucking Breaking Bad.
They don't even use his name, they use the character.
Yeah.
Do they know that the actor's face is the same face as the character's face? They're like, that was impressive CGI in Breaking Bad. Also the Mike Ehrmantraut scene.
If you didn't see my video I made about a year and a half ago after talking to multiple people of like the process of how we got here with the Rings of Power, because it actually started in a good place. You had a couple people who were big fans, got this property and wanted to do right by it, but then they were usurped, okay, at Amazon. And that brought in Jennifer Salke, right? And J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay, who were considered for writers, but never as showrunners, right? And by all accounts, they had a really good pitch. So they are from the Jar Jar Abrams school of being a really good bullshitter, right? Just to say anything, to do anything, to get the job. Remember, prior to this, they had a partial credit on a bad Star Trek movie. That was it. And they had worked in Hollywood and for Bad Reboot for 10 years. So the Tolkien estate, after Christopher Tolkien died, wanted to cash in, right? They wanted to cash in. So that's why they've resold the rights to the Embracer Group. And you're going to see a lot more stuff. You're just going to see a lot of stuff. Stuff that would make both Christopher and J.R.R. Tolkien spin in their grave. As a matter of fact, when we went to visit his grave last year, we heard the spinning. We actually heard it.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. So it was in that video where I mentioned that it was, for one, this was put on a headline, so that's why I was free to talk about it. That somebody said they wanted Sauron to be based on Walter White. That person was Simon Tolkien.
Oh my God.
That's the person who said that. That's where it comes from.
It's crazy.
And one of the people I talked to said, Simon's nice, bit of an idiot. That's bit of an idiot. Well,
that's fucking understatement of the year there.
Bit of an idiot. So that's where this comes from. That's where this comes from. In Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowships, they had a cave troll. In the opening episode of The Rings of Power, because I can't say Lord of the Rings before that.
No. Correct.
It's actually against the law.
Yeah.
Season 1, Guy Ladriel battled a snow troll, making short work of her chili foe. I think...
I killed one in under 10 seconds. Do you remember how easy it was for the Fellowship to defeat the troll in...
I think Frodo just got out his M1911, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Guy Ladriel battled a snow troll, making short work of her chilly foe. And now in season 2, a fresh brute will be making its entrance. Their entrance.
Well, Gary, they can't say his or her if they haven't asked them their preferred pronouns. It's just a topless troll.
I sit corrected.
Yeah.
Its entrance into Middle Earth, ready to deal out serious damage with its significant stature and grouchy demeanor. Get ready for Damrod, not Ramrod, Damrod the Hill Troll.
Yeah. Do you think this is them absolutely coping with the fact that they got ripped to pieces for Guy Ladriel just dispatching the troll in like a couple of seconds?
Oh, that's the whole point of what I'm getting to. Is reactionary. This whole season is reactionary to fan feedback. Which, what other show did that as? It's got an acronym of venereal disease, STD.
You could go The Witcher as well, because The Witcher did do a big cope scene in season 2 of The Witcher. STD, Star Trek Discovery, of course, because it's a fucking.
I know it was only the one season, but She-Hulk, it was practically built in. It's
Well, they built it in before it even released, though. They were like, we know this is shit. We know this is gonna get shit. So we're going to put in you're going to take the piece out of this for being shit because it's shit. And then we're like, see, got him. $220 million for She-Hulk, an alcoholic whore.
So we got Damrod the Hill Troll, stomping his way into Ramrod stomping his way into JD Payne.
Checks out.
And Patrick McKay's epic bunghole. I'm sorry, fantasy saga. Like his fellow cave and snow trolls, the hill troll is not to be messed with. What do you mean? The snow troll was fucking messed with pretty easily. Dispatched pretty easily in under 10 seconds.
Well, once a true warrior arrived, yeah.
McKay refers to Damrod as the eater of dragon bones, a diet that few in Middle Earth could stomach. He'll be voiced by Benjamin Walker and joins the thong of nefarious Adar, the father of... Father...
It sounds like Disney wheeling out another IP to destroy.
Of orcs.
Whatever.
Father of orcs.
Shut up.
Dark elf that they fucking made up. A part played by Joseph Malway in season 1. Then his agent.
Yeah, he got the fuck out of Dodge.
Then he fired his agent, got a new one, and has said the first thing you need to do is get the fuck out of this series.
Yes.
So good on him.
Yeah. Well done.
He's replaced in season 2 by Samuel Hazeldine, bolstering the ranks.
Samuel Kashachek.
Yeah, Samuel Kashachek. I mean, is anybody going to notice that Adar has been recast? That's the question.
Nope. Well,
is anybody going to notice?
Notice or care? Pick one.
Because you have you lost 63% of your American audience, the only one that counts, through season 1. It was 40%, right, for the rest of the world?
40% for the rest of the world.
40% for the rest of the world. So you're going to have a smaller percentage of the either 63% of Americans who are obviously awake and aware, as we always are, and the rest of the world sleeping through this fucking series, not really sure. What percentage of your audience is going to come back to this? I'll be nice. I'll say a third. So you'll have a third of that remaining audience come back because A, it sucked, and B, it took 2 years to make. But inspiration for Damrod came from an unlikely place. I'm just going to call him Ramrod from now on. Okay,
sure.
Let's be okay with that. He was inspired in part by Mike Ehrmantraut in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, says McKay.
I just can't even wrap my fucking head around this.
Why would you say that though? Like what?
That is the most.
If you look at the way he moves in his casual sense, they are talking about his face, right? Or are they talking about his personality? The troll.
Oh, they're talking about his sidearm. What are they talking about?
They're talking out of their fucking ass. That's what they're talking about. They're just trying to grab a headline. They're trying to like, oh, what's really popular? Let's say inspired by Breaking Bad, because that's the hot thing to say in Hollywood. They'll say whatever they fucking need to say. Let's state the obvious. Breaking Bad, Lord of the Rings, Tolkien's world. Those stories are nothing alike. They are absolutely nothing alike. You can't draw at it's polar opposites.
You tell me when Tolkien wrote this silly little story that he didn't steal most of his ideas from Breaking Bad.
He did.
You are not a fucking Lord of the Rings fan. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a truther, okay? He went forward in time and stole ideas from Breaking Bad. If you watch Boromir's Sacrifice, very similar to Hank. It's there's a lot of little...
Dude, they're the same picture. Okay, I sit corrected. I sit corrected.
Corporate says they're the same image.
They're both great. Breaking Bad is great. It's fucking nihilist as hell. And one is not. One has good fighting evil, and the other one is just a bunch of fucking bad people.
That are breaking.
If you look at the way he moves and his casual sense of strength, this sounds like this troll will be grumpier than the usual kind. Oh, okay, yeah.
God. Gee.
Rings of Power Season 2, grumpier trolls that are like Mike Ehrmantraut from fucking Breaking Bad. This is, how did this get past the editor? This is some of the most retarded shit I have heard from the Access media, and I've heard a lot.
Joke's on you, dude. We all know there is no editor to these fucking articles.
I know. Where's the AI?
Where's the quality in the AI?
There's like an equivalent of Ultron that's like, well, this article is very badly written.
Yeah.
Get ready then for casual carnage courtesy of Ramrod in the Rings of Power season to get this fucking shit off my fucking screen.
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh.
You know, the Rings of Power was fun to roast, but it was frustrating. Like, Acolyte isn't frustrating. Acolyte's just fucking funny. Rings of Power was frustrating, and like, but it was nice having a year off from it too. God damn.
Well, this is kind of what I like about all of us having our different passion levels and reactions to different things. Some of us are like hyper apathetic to the future of certain IPs, and then some of us are like very bitter about, them being currently destroyed.
There's apathetic and there's realistic, all right? You don't want to black pill everything in life. You don't want to black pill all of culture or even all of Hollywood. I think parts of Hollywood are actually starting to turn around. It's just not the big boys, right? I think there's parts of entertainment that are starting to turn around. Whether that finishes or not really sure. But you can black pill Disney Star Wars pretty easily. I like, for now. Not forever. Like, it could come back sometime in the future. Probably after we're all long dead.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.